In this video, we'll review how to use Wright Mobile Consultant's utility cost page to select and review equipment. The first thing we should look at is our calculation parameters section here. While you can change these settings at any time and RMC will automatically recalculate your results, it makes sense to set them ahead of time. One of the most useful features on this page is the ability to unlink Wright Mobile Consultant's sales features from its load features. Should you be in a situation where you want to do an equipment cost comparison, job price, rebate calculation, and/or a proposal, and don't need to do a load, just uncheck this box here and enter the desired capacity numbers here. You can also determine your ROI options here. For more information on this, please review our video on return on investment and payback calculations. If you added RMC's rebate generation tool powered by Green Ohm, just check this box here. This will also be covered in more detail in the ROI video. If you have your pricing set up in Wright Price, just check this box here and system prices will automatically be generated from your Wright Price data. If you don't have your Wright Price data set up yet, you can uncheck this box manually and enter your prices on the payback screen. One of the most powerful features Wright Price brings to the table is the ability to limit the available system matches here in RMC. For more information on this, visit our video on Wright Price system setup. In a nutshell, this feature allows you to eliminate any components or matchups that you don't use. So when RMC's equipment list pops up, they will only consist of those things that you sell and use. To take advantage of this feature, just check this box here once you've set up your system availability in Wright Price. It's also important to check your fuel costs here for accurate operating cost calculations. And remember, any and all of these settings can be saved to your template, so they don't need to be revisited each time you use the software. Once your calculation parameters are set, we can select equipment. Our base system is going to be the system all of our others are compared against. You can make this system an existing piece of equipment using the sample equipment provided. First, select the system type. I'll start with an AC and gas furnace. Select Sample as my manufacturer. Now I'll select the SEER rating of the existing AC and the AFUE rating of the existing furnace. I'll leave my coil at automatic as model numbers are not important to me for the comparison purposes, and RMC will automatically generate a matchup with those ratings. Now I'll repeat this process for my best option. First I'll select what type of system, then my actual manufacturer. Now I'll select which family I want my AC, and from which family I want my furnace. Now I can use the coil drop-down to make sure I'm using the right family there. And remember, if you use Wright Price to set up your desired systems, you only have Wright Price selected units checked. The only systems that will show up are those that you've pre-selected. If I look below, the equipment is selected for me automatically. I'll continue this process for each of the investment columns here. Of course, RMC will allow you to select and compare different types of systems. I'll use a heat pump for my better system here and follow the same process. Simply select manufacturer, the outdoor unit, and the indoor unit. If you're looking for more control over the system selection process and you have lots of matchups to sort through, you can use the advanced filter. The process starts the same. You select a system type and a manufacturer. Then, check the Advanced Filter option here. Now click on the word Filter here. RMC's Advanced Filter allows you to sort by various options like product line, voltage, and so on, depending on the level of sortable information that was provided to manufacturers. They will show up with a darker color if they are usable for that manufacturer. That said, regardless of what information has been provided, the prefix fields below are always available. If you know all or some of the model number you're looking for, just enter it here and click in another field. RMC will automatically filter out all matches that don't start with whatever you've entered. Just be careful of typos. Once I've entered the first part of my condenser and air handler models, RMC gives me a manageable list of systems to select from, like so. Click on it to highlight, then click Select. The other useful feature the utility cost page has to offer is once the equipment has been selected, you have the ability to review data sheets for each piece of equipment. Each of these model numbers here is a link to the product data sheet. To view it, simply click the model and watch the datasheet slide in. These can be very useful in highlighting the features of your product for in-home sales. Some brands may also provide additional technical data which can be used by clicking the I-Info button next to the model number when available. With that done, you can view the operating cost data below without the ROI calculations, and now it's time to choose your preferred system. RMC produces 4 different proposals. 2 best, better, good proposals, which will allow all 3 systems side by side on one proposal. The other are single system proposals, showing only one of these systems. For these proposals, it's important to click on the radio button, this little dot here, next to the appropriate investment. Whichever of these is indicated here will be the one to show up on any of your single system proposals. That concludes our tutorial on the utility cost tool in RMC. Thank you for your time.